Time is a precious gift. The best memories take time to create. My grandma is one of those people where time is given and memories are made. I'm Morgan Robinson, and I will be telling you about Rhonda Lynn Robinson. Rhonda was born on February 18 in 1960, and she weighed 5 pounds. Rhonda was welcomed into the world by Robert Boss and Finola Bonk. She was born with brown eyes and brown hair. Rhonda's parents were both born in George, Iowa. Rhonda's grandparents on her mom's side was Martha Julius, who lived in George, Iowa, and her grandparents on her dad's side were Eso and Effie Boss of George, Iowa. Growing up, Rhonda lived in a 3-bedroom house in a small neighborhood and grew up in Florida. Rhonda has 4 stepbrothers known as Roger, Richard, Robin, and Robert. She also had some playmates growing up known as Darlene and Jeannie, who are sisters, and Suzanne Austin. During school, Rhonda's favorite subjects were math and art. Rhonda says during school she had many friends and she was very lighthearted. Rhonda went to high school in Jupiter, Florida at Jupiter High. She always loved going on the field trips at school and hanging out at the football games. When Rhonda was in school, the fashion trend was bell-bottom jeans, hip huggers, and many wild colors. Growing up was fun for Rhonda because she got to travel. She also thinks that now there is more pressure on the students and more classes are required in school. After graduating high school, Rhonda did not go to college. Instead, she traveled around the state, which I think would be fun. When she was done traveling, Rhonda got her first job at an ice cream shop. For her job, she had to make shakes, sundaes, and other treats. Other jobs Rhonda has had over the years were a cook, a waiter, and a mechanist. Rhonda liked all of her jobs, but mechanist was the most challenging. Now as an adult, Rhonda has some special memories. Rhonda told me that one time she was out hiking with a small boy she babysat when the little boy slipped off a log that crossed a small river and the little boy was trapped under the water. Rhonda had to jump in to free him but also got stuck at first. She worked herself free and saved the little boy. She also remembers decorating her bike for the George Parade and traveling with her family. Some of Rhonda's favorite hobbies are scrapbooking, crocheting, and doing outdoor activities. Rhonda told me once when she was 26 she won tickets off the radio to go see Halley's Comet. She had to fly to the highest point in Texas just to see and watch the comet. Rhonda says that was awesome because Halley's Comet is the most famous comet. The comet can only be seen every 75 to 76 years. Halley's Comet was recorded in 1682 by Edmund Halley, and the last time it was seen was in 1986. So the next time it will be seen is in 2062. Another thing Rhonda remembers about going to see Halley's Comet is that everyone was wearing pink and green alien costumes. Rhonda has 3 kids, Alicia, Nathan, and Steph. Rhonda says she is very proud of her kids and that the best days of her life was when they were born. Some memories Rhonda has of her kids is that one time Nate was playing with old handcuffs when he locked his hands and they're crisscrossed. But the worst part is that Rhonda didn't have the keys. So she had to call the fire department to have them removed while Nate was crying the whole time. Another memory is when Steph was driving through the river with Nate when Steph crashed into a tree. The car started rolling down towards the river, so Nate jumped through the window, but luckily the car didn't roll all the way into the river. Nate and Steph lied, saying a squirrel ran in front of the car, so Steph swerved, and that's how they crashed. Here are some of Rhonda's grandkids. Picture from the left, Bryce and Becca. And picture from the right is Ashlyn, Kinley, Braden, Jacob, McKenna, and Callie. Here are some more pictures of Rhonda's grandkids. And now Rhonda says the best days of her life is when her grandkids were born. She says she is so proud as she watches and listens to all the things they say and do. Rhonda says if she could teach her grandkids a special talent or hobby, she would choose outdoor challenges, cooking, and woodworking. When I asked my grandma if she could change anything in her life, she said no, I would leave it the same because everything happens for a reason. I would like to say thank you to my grandma. Thank you for always supporting me and always being there for me.